Illuminati Marketing Department. 9 a.m. What the hell is going on? The large man with steely eyes yelled across the room to the pool of 8 people who swiveled around from their screens to face his direction. We just got a call from Big Dog. Now you know what that means? A slight murmur of fear as the quietness eventually hushed, while the large man in his impeccable suit and puce shirt with no tie began to rub his temples while putting down his white gloves and cane on a nearby desk. I just came out of my meeting with my brethren and the phone rings. It's the Big Dog. Some people are starting to form an exposure group on child trafficking. So we could spin this with a fact checker and then bury them in a few police raids. The young man interjected from the group as everyone looked out of place, not knowing the reaction for such a bold statement. Good thinking, but no. Go get me a coffee. The blonde woman with perfect features smirked at him as he walked off to fetch the coffee. To which he gave her a sly wink. No, we need something, people. Come on, this is why you get paid the big bucks. He said, throwing his hands up in a growing gesture. School shooting. Another woman yelled. No, too soon. We have people who are showing pictures of the crisis actors we mistakenly keep hiring. His hand shaped around his ears, attempting to initiate a sound from the group with his raised eyebrows, questioning the lack of ideas coming forth. The coffee arrived on his other hand from the young man as he promptly returned to the group, purposely knocking into the blonde in a direct, obvious flirt. Well, the last thing is burning down a large part of the land with the middle class and getting stars to initiate a fund of which will go nowhere, but they don't need to know that. The blonde threw her hair back with a coy look of superiority to the young man, who squinted with a small shake of his head in loving disgust. Good. How long can we get this running? He asked. Make it so we have unlimited budget, as Big Dog needs a distraction to keep the heat off. While they fudge the market and hide the president's problems, the group huddled together and started an idea board on a digital whiteboard as they all threw ideas up on the HD screen from their tablets they all held in their laps. Okay, we need a suspicious date and an astrological conjunction. We need 2 expendable well-known celebrities, like a wrestler, movie star, action preferably, hyper-masculine, and a mother figure. Both need to be at the end of their career, as they will be doing their service and will lose their superstar status after we burn some part of the country. We need aliens, UFO, and possible military covert ops conspiracy to keep that demographic posting over the fact the president is a naughty boy. The group let out a laugh and started throwing up graphics and deep fakes of old cliché footage of UFOs and other things to support the narrative of keeping everyone busy. The pool of computers lit up as the movie narratives and AI-tech began to wire together a package of memes, videos, tweets, and various false accounts to keep the narrative going. It was new technology that no one had access to. The servers were hidden and ran through a private network, privately owned optical fiber dedicated to a single satellite that only astronauts could jack into. Now let's look at what we have as a package. The tall man squinted as he put on the glasses, and the room went dim. The huge dome lit up with various memes, videos, tweets, and all the channels with huge influence seeding the ideas as it showed the 2 stars from a talk show and one from action movie fame, both pleading with the public to donate to a big bank fund. It showed a timeline of where it would seed and release each piece of the conspiracy to various news and media around the world like a well-oiled hydra. Can the programmer please insert a bunch of advertising into everyone's mail accounts and spam SMSs that seed insurance companies? The man said as a yup appeared out of the dark corner and a large screen started to type code. Good work, people. I like the 9/23 date and the various tropes. Very good. The populace will be busy arguing over this for weeks. He went to walk out of the room. Now I know we have not had much time off with the pandemic and all the fake news and the meta-obfuscation we had to do with that, but Big Dog has noticed that a lot of people are catching on to the political games we are setting up in distraction. So we need a big thing, people. Something better than 9 to 11. So go get some ideas from Nostradamus or whatever. Start the seeding now of something ominous. Make sure all the Hollywood and streaming services get the memo that they have to insert a lot of falling from the sky and UFO insinuation. He walked off through the green door with exit sign flickering as the team went back to refining the AI dates and times and conspiracy channels. The paid content creators were notified of big payments and fake views, guaranteed if they read only 3 sentences.